What's up, PokeTube? Want to talk about big news in the print game. Pokemon's Millennium Print Group signs largest U.S. manufacturing lease of 2025. Will occupy 1.27 million square foot campus to print cards. This news just dropped yesterday. They are opening up 1.27 million square feet at the Spark Manufacturing Campus in Morrisville, North Carolina. According to the developers, this represents the largest manufacturing lease signed in the U.S. in 2025. That in itself is crazy. The fact that the Pokemon Company International's Millennium Print Group represents the largest manufacturing lease in 2025. Big business. Pokemon cards are the most important thing. Come on. In addition to leasing more than 400,000 square feet of existing buildings at Spark, Millennium will also receive newly constructed 866,000 square foot manufacturing facility on the campus. Construction will be completed in 2027. So I was going to say that before I even read that, but like, if they just signed a lease and they're building it, it's not going to be done for a year or two, right? So there it is, 2027. So maybe this will be online for Generation 10. We'll see. Certainly shouldn't see any additional printing for the next few sets. Ascended Heroes, I don't think this is going to change anything with Ascended Heroes. Throughout 2025, the Pokemon Company International has acknowledged current shortages by stating it is printing Pokemon cards at max capacity. According to our discussions with insiders, the bottleneck is printing capacity. The printers simply can't keep up with demand, but with this new facility, we should see an increase in Pokemon card availability over the coming years. Keyword, coming years. This is not going to come online in the next month or two for Ascended Heroes. The Pokemon Company, and this is really interesting, the last part here, the Pokemon TCG printed 11.9 billion cards from March 2022 to 2023, and 10.2 billion cards from March 2023 to March 2024. So as the demand has gone up for Pokemon cards, the printing has actually gone down. Kind of makes sense what we're seeing in the secondary market, how crazy it's been. Now, we can assume that the 400,000 square foot existing buildings, plural, should come online prior to 2027. But still, I don't think we're going to see much of a difference in printing capacity for Ascended Heroes. Let's check out what some of these folks have to say. It's a miracle. Would sure suck if the bubble pops now and no one wants cards anymore. No, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. They'll be piled up in Target and Walmart. We'll have plenty. We'll just be able to choose and pick which ETB do you want, which booster bundle do you want. It'll be great. No, that'll be fantastic. Yes, scalpers are going to leave us the hell alone, finally. Potentially, right? If the prices on secondary market fall, it could be a good thing. Could be a good thing. According to discussions with my insiders, the 1.27 million square foot campus will be used to print exclusively first edition Kabutos. Big if true. Yeah. And here's this. The sad part is that almost everything in print now will be out of rotation by the time the campus is constructed, meaning sets currently impossible to find, and maybe some sets yet to come, Ascended Heroes, will never benefit from the expanded manufacturing space unless Pokemon decides they want to reprint sets that by then will be irrelevant to both kids and to collectors. Like, getting a Prismatic Evolution reprint in 2027 would be like getting an Evo Skies reprint now from a marketing perspective. People who want to chase cards for less would love it, but it would just look super outdated to a large percentage of customers. Absolutely. That being said, I'm sure this guarantees sets released in 2027 and later will be available at pre-pocket levels. Exactly. I think Charmaster nails it right on the head. They're not going to go back even a year. They're not in 2027 when these printers come online. They're not even going to go back to Ascended Heroes. They're not going to go back to Mega Evolution 1. They're not going to go back to Phantasmal. They're going to be using it to print the sets that they're going to print in those years. You know, it is what it is. But this is good news. Maybe the market will crash, the secondary market, and maybe all these card shops that started buying a lot of Pokemon product, maybe they'll give up on Pokemon, and hopefully a lot of these shops give up on Pokemon, and distributors say, shoot, we got to add more shops, we got to, broaden our horizons. We can't just not, because right now you can't get distribution right now. Is just too hot. They don't even have distribution, doesn't have enough to give to all of their shops they already have. So they're not accepting more shops. But when they lose shops, when demand drops, distribution is going to say, hey, Poliwag's Pulse, you want some booster box cases? Heck yeah. So hopefully that happens. We'll see. Like and subscribe. Keep in touch, because in 2027, when this market crashes, I'll still be here. Remember it.